Good morning, everyone. It is March 10th, and I know I don't know if she's going to watch this or not, but I know it's my little sister's birthday today. So happy birthday, Janice. And we passed Kayla's birthday this month. So I don't have my little birthday guy here, so I'm just going to wish everybody a happy birthday. All right. So let's see. Wow, I'm not really seeing anyone on. This is weird. All right. So did everybody? Good morning, Angela. She's here. We're having problems, of course, with Facebook again. So let me go ahead and reconnect that. Save changes. My goodness gracious. Edit and remove. Okay, now re-add them. Sorry, I seem to do this every darn morning. I think I complained about this last time. So we should be reconnecting with Facebook in just a minute. We are coming up. I was requested to talk about our lunar and solar eclipses. So March 25th, we are going to be having a lunar eclipse. These are supposed to be total eclipses, so I figured I will go ahead and cover some of that too. Oh, it's kicking that thing. All right, so for those of you who do not know, my name is Jade. I'm the Violet Sage. I'm a psychic medium, spiritual minister, artist, creator, healer of so many different modalities of healing. We do all kinds of stuff here at the Violet Sage. So it is a home business. So if people like to come, please make it appointments. That really helps just to make sure I am here. And it was finally released. So now I can really tell everybody that I am going to be on. I'm trying to, do I have it in my system here? I'm going to be on Murder in the Heartland on March 20th. And it's actually 8 p.m. Central Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. It's on Discovery ID channel. People are saying that they don't have cable. I don't have cable either. But if you have internet and you have a Roku box, I'm going to post it on my personal page. But you can actually check it out of how you can watch Murder in the Heartland on March 20th. And it'll give you all the options of how to get connected to it. So there's ways you could do it. You might even be able to do it for free and not have to pay for it, even though it is a paid channel. But I was pulled in. It was almost a year ago that we did the interview and readings with the person who created that TV show. So Murder in the Heartland on March 20th, I'm going to be the psychic medium that actually connects. There were some pretty gruesome pictures I was seeing, the things that happened to this poor person. I don't even know who this was. They said it was a big thing in Wisconsin. I don't think I lived in Wisconsin at that time. So asked me if I heard about it, and I never heard about that murder. So it was kind of interesting. Anyway, if you guys get a chance to watch it, that'd be really cool. I have no idea. I hope he cuts out a lot of stuff that was said in my house. I couldn't really believe that a producer was coming to my house. I'm like, yeah, it's probably just one of these high school kids coming to do an interview, I was wrong. So anyway, hopefully you guys can check it out, but it was amazing how right on I was with events, and some things I didn't say, but I think I said later. Like I kept getting concrete, but I'm like, no, they would have found her if he put her in concrete and stuck her in the bottom of the river, So turns out the guy's best friend, who we believe murdered her husband, worked for a concrete company, so obviously he was involved. So it's very interesting, the things that came out. Maybe you guys can help solve it. They know it was him, but there's a lot of background behind it. Hopefully it'll all come out, because they interviewed everybody. They even went to the jail and talked to him. It's pretty cool. I didn't get to see it. I actually want to watch it myself because I'd like to know how it all turned out and all this information behind it because I wasn't really given anything except for questions. So it's kind of cool. Anyway, I'm very excited. So, good morning, everyone. We've also been helping Dwayne move these last 4 days. He's been awesome enough to go help Dave Sticka, who's our aura photographer, at a couple fairs that were extremely far away. One of them's like 4 hours away in Lake Superior, and now they're in Eau Claire today. So while he was kind enough in the midst of his transition to help Dave, because Dave was frantic because he didn't have anybody, um, me and Kyle, a neighbor in town, kid who's just busy all the time, we put his apartment together, put everything away. It's been a lot of work. So I'm exhausted, but happy to know I don't have to do any more of it today. Yay! All right. So all that news, we're going to go ahead and you saw it advertised. That's cool, Colleen. Just seeing that now. So let's see. We're going to say good morning to everybody, and then we're going to go ahead and cover a little bit about our the lunar eclipse and how it affects us, and also the solar. This is going to be a complete eclipse where we are blocking out the sun completely. It's going to be cool, and we're not going to see it again in another 20 years. And they said it's probably never going to be like it is this time either. So it's supposed to be pretty good. I get, because all over the world, people see it in different ways. Like sometimes we don't get to see eclipses or the beautiful, what are those rainbows in the sky that you see? See, I can't even think of the name. All right, so say our good mornings. Good morning, Angela. Good morning, Mama. Guess everyone's still asleep, right? I know. I was like, how many people remembered to turn their clocks ahead? And J.E., good morning, Colleen. Good morning, Auntie. And Robert. And I see David and Mary. And all right, let's see. I have people on Facebook may not have gotten reconnected yet. Everybody's here on YouTube today. Good morning. Good morning. So, Colleen, are you home now? Saw it advertised. Still healing, but at least I'm at home. Yep, you are. Okay, slow process. Good morning, Linda. And good morning, everybody else that may be watching that isn't commenting. Good morning. So it's still a little chilly here in Wisconsin, but we're heading for the warm up again, which is really exciting as well. Nope, didn't remember. Did you just get the reminder here? Oh, if anybody notices, I don't know if you can tell that my voice sounds funny when I'm stressed and I'm doing all this kind of work and helping him move and stuff. I tend to lose my voice. My voice box is my giveaway of how I'm feeling. If I'm stressed or I'm overworked or, got a lot of stuff coming up, which is what stresses me, you'll hear my voice is not quite back yet, but man, it felt good to just sleep in a little bit. All righty. Been sleeping as long as I like because the time changed. All right, so let's go ahead and get to the information here. Let's see, when is the lunar eclipse? We're going to start with the lunar eclipse because that's the one that's going to come to us first. So there's 4 eclipses of 2024. The first date is going to be March 25th, which is the penumbral lunar eclipse. Penumbral is the way the cone factor hits the earth and what you can see and can't see. I believe that is the total lunar eclipse, and that's in North and South America. On April 8th is the total solar eclipse. That's in North America. And September 18th is a partial lunar eclipse. So, wow, we were having a lot of eclipses last year. So we're only having a couple of them, it seems like, this year. And October 2nd is going to be an annular solar eclipse. And that's going to be South Pacific Ocean, South America. So let's see, September is going to be in North and South America, Europe, and Africa. So we should be able to see that one. But these we are going to be able to see. Yay! You could always look in your time zone exactly when it's going to hit. Let's see. All right, we don't want to do April yet. We want to do, whoops, that's Murder in the Heartland. All right. I put when. Oh, we got when. Let's see. So how does the lunar eclipse affect you? They often make us aware of the passage of time and make us sentimental. A full moon lunar eclipse is almost always an emotional time, and this is going to be a full moon this time. So get ready for those super emotions opening up. Memories and dreams come up to the surface, and sometimes we feel, that extra sentimental. And they're saying, why is 2024 eclipse so important? The total solar eclipse on 8th is causing such a stir because the rare event where the shadow of the moon will plunge a narrow strip of land into darkness in the middle of the day. It is an astronomical experience like no other that will be unusually accessible to millions of people. But we want to know on a spiritual level, what is the spiritual meaning of the lunar eclipse? According to astrologers, let's see. It's like an end of a chapter and a breakthrough that brings closure, release, and celebration. So as such, these intense lunations mark both an ending and a beginning of the new and fated path. That's kind of cool. Let's see, what does it mean? Because the eclipse occurs when the moon is located at or the near north or southern node, they tend to be synonymous with fate change. So a lot of fate can be changing. So definitely work on any changes that you want to see in your life right now, because this is all going to be affected. All right. Does the eclipse affect human behavior? No, not really. Well, the full moon itself does. There are no known physical effects, according to NASA. They do mention that psychological effects are real. However, a sense of awe can accompany the direct observation of the movement of celestial bodies that we all depend on yet rarely think about. Okay, can the eclipse affect your mood? What is the best place in the United States? All right, I think we're going to cover enough on that. All right, so on April 8th, the spectacular and rare celestial event is set to unfold over Canada and the United States and Mexico. A total solar eclipse, as the moon aligns perfectly between the Earth and the sun. Temporary darkness will sweep across parts of the country, captivating countless spectators. How does eclipse energy affect you? All right, so I think it's the same information we had before. Everything you need to know. How's it? What to expect? I don't know. I didn't get a chance to really look up much before the podcast, so we might have to just delve into it more on a spiritual level, what it's going to do. So there you have a little mini information about that. All right, so on to our cards for this morning. Woo-hoo, let's see. And I think we're going to do some moon cards also in honor of this, maybe every week until the solar eclipse. And don't forget, is it this coming weekend? Yeah, next Sunday is going to be St. Patty's Day. We may do a little special of some sort. All right, Spirit, for the week of March 10th, 2024. Whoa, what's best can help people? I already just jumped out. You probably heard the card jump out. Interesting. We got a little green going on here too. That's cool. Vacation. Take time for relaxation and adventure. So, with the global warming around the world, it's not really good for many things, but it's exciting for us while we're living it, because we really need a little more warmth right now. It'll help things get moving into creative your creative focus, taking vacations, taking a little time out, stop, smell the roses, although roses aren't out yet, unless you're living in a warm part of the States, maybe. Anyway, take time out for yourself. Treat yourself to a movie, an ice cream, a special meal, whatever you got to do. Just enjoy. I'll tell you, it's been cool outside on my back porch. I don't get any wind. And I got myself a little tan going here because I could just sit out in the sun. So to me, that's like a vacation. I love it. All right, do something nice for the self. All right, we're going to pull a moon card. All right, Spirit, for everyone. Oh, interesting. What's best going to help everyone? What's the best information that people need to know, especially as we're coming up upon this lunar eclipse? What's going on, especially this week? This week of March 10th, 2024. What's best going to help everyone in their path in life? Interesting. A fiery climax approaches. Ooh, we got Aries in there, the full moon in Aries. So this might heat things up a little bit. Again, that sensitivity thing that's coming. I believe that people are going to be a little more sensitive, but it may actually put that fire under your butt to get things accomplished, get things done, move in the direction that you wish to see for the rest of your life. Don't forget, with this full moon and lunar eclipse, it is bringing us to fated outcomes. What is your fate? How do you want to conclude your fate? How do you want to work with your fate? These are things that you really need to start working towards. Have enough gumption to get it done. These sort of things. Another card was sticking in my hand here for the moon cards. A win-win outcome is forecasted. Full moon in Libra. That's cool. So right now, you can definitely create what you desire and have a really good positive outcome with this. So really work on those things and work on keeping your balance and your emotional stability through all this. That can be very much important and help you get through those fiery times. All right. We're going to do these moon cards there. Robert, stop laughing. Let's see. You guys are funny. All right. Oh. As always, we have to do our soul cards. All right, Spirit. What card is best going to help everyone, especially for this week of March 10th, 2024? Especially speaking to the soul. What is it that we need to pay attention to? Where should our focus be? Or what do we need to know? Interesting. So that's kind of going hand in hand with creating your fate too. What boundaries need to be created or strengthened within my relationships? Boundaries are always important. Sticking foots up butts are also important sometimes if people don't listen. All right, wow, there's a lot on this card. Lots of information here. All right. To create more healthy boundaries, we must first get in tune with our own needs, desires, and feelings, and believe we are worthy of them. In your relationships, it's essential to know where they end and where you begin. Now, don't forget, this is a good one to screenshot, everyone. I'll turn that back over for a second in case you forgot to screenshot. When we separate our energy from others, we gain clarity about what we really want. Then we stop doing things that no longer align with ourselves. If you are an empath, you can still be compassionate towards others without taking on their stuff. It is safe to trust that you are not here to fix anyone. You're not. Sometimes we help to guide people, but we can't do things for people, although that's what I've been doing all weekend. But I felt good about doing it. It just sidetracks a lot of unwelcome 1,000 phone calls. Where's this? Where's that? All right, Today's mantra: I have everything I need within me now, and so do they. I am worthy of my needs, and I set boundaries based on what's best for me. Okay. I don't want to call anybody out. You know who you are. I think we were talking this week or even last week about it. The things are right on about certain people crossing certain boundaries. Sometimes things happen to us and we're laid up so we can really take stock of what's going on, what we really want. It gives us time to think out of that hustle and bustle and busy networking and busy, just busy everything. So, what did you learn during your timeout? Were you put in a timeout? All right. So, very interesting. Oh, I said I was going to turn that card over. So, if you want to screenshot that, we got a 1 and a 2 and a 3. All right. We all need that one. I mean, I hear it for myself as well. Don't believe me, everyone. When I give you guys readings, I'm getting the message as well. All right. You'll know if you are a reader, you'll notice that certain people will come to you for readings or advice or whatever. And it's usually something that you need to pay attention to. And Spirit's just hoping that you're hearing it, Did you get that? That message was for you too. Are you hearing me? They do that. All right. What else do we want? I think we must do a divine circus. All right. All right, Spirit. What does everyone need to know? What's best going to help them in their path in life? Let me pick the proper card that helps most everybody. For this week of March, especially, March 10th, 2024. Let me find and pull the right card. These cards are very much speak to the soul, what people need to do, how to make change, maybe things that are coming up. I kind of want to pull that one. And then one's not jumping out, but one was sticking out. So I went with that one. All right, let's see. It is the good geisha. Now, the geishas are usually the ones that do things and they know how to satisfy other people. But, it is time to satisfy yourself, which I don't think I've ever noticed before. You can see like the black tear coming from her eye. It is really time for us to focus on the things that we ourselves need. We are very much capable of producing what we need, even though we may feel that we don't. That's not the case. All right, so let's go ahead and read this one. You are clever. You know how to play an impressive game of strategy to win approval and gain allies, even without always noticing it consciously. You can sense what people want. Sometimes you are so good at showing others what they want to see that you forget how beautiful you are when you are just being you. But your time has come, the time to unveil the one true, real you and attract the allies who are not interested in what you can do for them, but who love you for who you really are. Now that is important. Yes, yes, yes. I'm sorry, Colleen. I keep looking at the screen and I keep seeing your Robert, stop laughing. That's funny. Yes. No, I'm doing more than I should today. I'm just gonna pick one of these interesting old cards here. All right, Spirit, what else does everyone need to know? It's all, again, we have to say it every time. Can't make this stuff up. I mean, it's all about the self realigning with your true, whatever you need. Sometimes you need to take a step back, do something for yourself. If you're not going anywhere, do anything like that, what's coming to me is some people just simply need to meditate. Because when you meditate, you are taking responsibility for your own well-being and your own health and your own future. And I'll tell you, I think it's only like twice a year that I actually take time to meditate. Unless I'm out at the pool and the kids aren't out there screaming, I always meditate in the pool. But every time I do, it just seems like the whole world opens up to me. So it's just a nice hint for all of you. It's really, really good thing to do. Look at that. That looks beautiful. Water. What was I saying? I meditate in the pool. Look at the moon down here too, or the earth or moon. We'll find out what it is in a minute. But all of nature wants to see you succeed. And whether you are connected to the earth or to the water, it is that emotional time. But it's also up to you to find out what makes your heart sing and aim in that direction and just keep moving forward for you. I think it's time that we've all done enough for other people, and now we need to start doing for us. We have to manifest our destinies, our realities. Ecstasy. Ecstasy is a buoyant state of joy. One of the finest ways to maintain a state of joyousness is to examine the dark side of your being, that instinctual nature that most human beings repress in civilized life. Within your instinctual nature are the seeds of ecstasy. We tend to live in our minds, in our emotions, occasionally in spirit, and almost never in our instinctual depths. We are born as a wild mountain lion, but live most of our lives like sheep, forgetting and denying whole parts of ourselves. Sit on the earth with your back against a tree and get in touch with your roots, which will move deep into Middle Earth. This will restore your joyousness and balance. Each day, listen to your mind-body, or your body-mind, and your heart. What are they telling you about a given situation? Ecstasy is like a wind horse waiting to be ridden, the last wild ride before your passage into enlightenment. Take courage and live your passion in ecstasy. Hell yeah, I'm up for that. That is good. Hope you screenshot that. Yay. All right. A week in the hospital. Let's see. It's about taking a vacation, relaxing, and treat myself to an adventure. Hell yeah, Colleen, you do it. A week in the hospital and watching reruns of Bonanza and Gunsmoke. It's just not my idea of a vacation. No, it's not. That was your wake-up call. That was your time to figure out what I want, what I don't want, what I really want to be doing with my life. How certain people just annoy you, what maybe they could be doing for themselves. Start dictating instead of taking on responsibility. That's it for you. But it just came pouring out of me. Let's see. All right. That there. All right. Time for a trinket. Trinket spirit. What does everyone need to know? It's best going to help them in their life for this week, March 10th. Ooh. All right. Things may be seeming like they're running a little slowly in the direction that you desire, but things are coming about. I'm getting a message with this that I don't know if so much relates to the turtle, but for people with the water and the crying, things like this, I think you need to release. I think you need to totally feel the situation, and the tears will become tears of joy eventually. But the release needs to be done first, because if you keep holding on tightly to all other things or the past or what people done to you, how can you turn this around and be your own person and make things start to happen? I think the slowness and only some areas, because I think other things are really speeding up, that those are the ones that you're supposed to examine a little more closely so you can work with them. All right. Now, stone. I must have a dog toy under my chair. Stones. Yes, I do. Oh, the dog's out here playing in a minute if I don't get rid of these toys. All right, Spirit, what stone? is best going to be utilized for everyone in their path in life this week of March 10th, 2024. What's best going to help them? What is best for them to carry, to utilize? We got Tiger's Eye. We got the red Tiger's Eye. So this is seeing things from higher perspectives or a different perspective. Sometimes that timeout is what gives us that different perspective. Let's see if we can get it. Nice clarity here. Come on. Come on. Give it to me. This thing. There we are. Get it more clearer further away. All right, so the red Tiger's Eye. Let's see. I know the added red color has some added vibes to it, added potential. It will also help with fears. It gives you courage. It gives you strength. And it helps you to see vision, open your eyes clearly. These are the messages that I'm getting. All right. Oh, come on. Got somebody trying to call at the same time here. Ooh, my phone's off. I mean, volume's off. Because I was taking screenshots myself. All right. Oh, that's what I wanted. What are the metaphysical properties of red Tiger's Eye?
According to Crystal Digest, red tiger's eye metaphysical properties. Red tiger's eye can help increase your motivation by helping you focus on your goals. It can also provide you with the determination to achieve those goals. Red tiger's eye is a stone of good luck and fortune. It is said to attract success, wealth, and abundance.
You can't make this shit up. It goes perfectly with everything we just covered. That is just so awesome. I love it. All right, so red Tiger's Eye is a good one for this week. Yay. Yes. Hey, Kayla. Welcome. Yeah. Don't forget to like, share, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. This is the time. So we have 11 viewers. We had one like, and somebody else just added. Yay. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. That really, really helps. And also, at this time, we're going to go ahead and pull a number from 1 through 20. You only get to pick one number. If you'd like, you could post your question with that number. So I will now pick the person who gets the free little mini reading. And if you would like a reading for sure or whatever, or even if you don't and you just want to donate to the show, please do so now. All the information is scrolling through on the bottom of your screen right here. So all the different ways and the different ways we take payments. And let me know. And every time you donate, you get entered into the contest to win at the end of the month. Win a free little mini reading, a free 10-minute reading. All right. So I'm going to put all this goodies away. Watch these. Where'd that one go? Missing deck. There it is. All right, I am seeing donations here. Let me add these names. And this, so I do not forget. Angela and Linda. Linda, do you want a reading on here or do you want to do that privately? Let's see. All right. Here's my little dice. Thank you, Linda. Yep, I seen that. You have to let me know how you like that. Thank you. Thank you so much for your donation. Thank you, Angela. Thank you, everybody. Here's good. Okay. All right, Spirit, we're going to roll the dice now. Who needs this? Who needs this? Pick that number. So we do the roll first, and anybody who donated will get their reading. 12. Number 12. Come. I tell you, this thing is not focusing too good here. Maybe because it's clear. There we go. Number 12. All right. Anybody hit it right on? We have Kayla. Kayla's close. Anybody else close? Okay, Kayla is the winner here. Okay, my question. I am full of anxiety. What does Spirit want me to know about my next steps? Please, thank you. All right. I bet, yes, I don't even know. You want to share it with people, Kayla? Let me know, or you can let them know what's going on in life. I mean, life just threw Kayla another curveball that was not very nice. Let's see. Right, Spirit. For Kayla, Lynn Wilson Blatter. What does she need to know about her next steps here? They're just saying take your next steps quietly. Sometimes it's like you may learn a little more when you don't let them know what all is going on, like what you're doing. I mean, they're going to find out. That's good. They are saying mind your P's and Q's. So don't tell them too much, because sometimes when people are angry, they just like to spew out stuff because they're mad and you just want them to know what's going on. I don't think that's a good idea this time. I think wait until it hits them upside the head. Then that will be good. Let's see. I feel like you need this deck. All right. All right, Spirit, for Kayla. Oh, Kayla and her path in life. What does she need to know about what her next step should be in her current situation here? Please help her in any way that you can. Also getting this is going to generate the next right place for you. That's a pretty picture. I like that. So even though things are stones, the most beautiful things and outcomes grow in the weirdest places. The unfamiliar, unseen, unknown, where you least expect them. So I think a lot of good things are going to come of this. All right. Enduring. You certainly are, right? Okay. All right, don't forget the screenshot. Take a stone in your hand and meditate on it, or use the stone's surface pictured on the card. Go into the stone. Experience her quiet soul. The stone welcomes your visit. Let her experience the inside of your heart. See how you are each an enduring mirror for the other. You are everywhere, mirroring everything. The stone absorbs you, and you absorb the stone. How can you be alone if you are part of everything? You are the totality of enduring existence. Therefore, nothing in existence can upset you. Wow. Yeah, I mean, this was the question you were asking because you're freaking out. So they're telling you how to keep you calm. And I keep picturing that tiger's eye. So I think that may be a good stone for you to utilize and absorb and work with right now. And even if it's a certain pile of a certain few, you can even work with them together. Again, if you want to take a picture of that too, because that might be a picture you would like to utilize in meditation, visualization. That is really good information. It reminds me of a picture of the stone that says the stones will cry. Oh yeah, it is. Let's see what else we got here. We got to do the soul one, of course. All right, Spirit, for Kayla. What does Kayla need to know here? Full of anxiety. What does Spirit want her to know about her next steps? What should she do? What should she focus on? I think you need two of these. Wow. These are good. Okay. First one that came out is, who can I serve today? Sometimes when you take the focus off of yourself, you're allowing things to happen spontaneously and giving the universe a chance to help you without you getting in the way. Because sometimes if you're focused in the wrong direction, just always make sure you're inviting your guides, guardians, and angels of the light. You're enlisting them to come step in and help you so the situation brings you to your highest good and happiness in the situation and for everyone involved. All right. So, screenshot. In a world lacking soul to soul connection, small and simple acts are what create the biggest and most lasting impact. We shift our own pain and experience an avalanche of love when we lose ourselves in the service of others. Who needs you today? Today's soul action. Listen to your heart. Who needs you? Make one soulful connection today and give solely to spread more love, expecting nothing in return. Notice the joy that you feel when you serve others. That's pretty cool. In case you want it the front again. Who can I serve today? Okay. I wanted two of these, so this one was funny. Am I on the right path? Wow. We're like all asking that question lately, especially you right now. Okay. Don't forget screenshot. Sometimes we second guess what we are doing. We lose trust in the process and question if we are even on the right path at all. Know this. You are on the right path. Keep going, keep believing, keep remembering that you made a soul contract that you are currently fulfilling in every area of your life. Even if you can't see it, that does not mean that it's not real. Today's soul action. Today, search for all the ways that you are aligned with your soul's purpose. The signs will appear. Let this newfound trust fuel your next steps. Yay. Amen, sister. There you go. So I hope that has been of some help for you today, Michaela. Sounds like good stuff. Good stuff. All right. So I live by my guides. I got it so spot on. Awesome, Kayla. I'm so happy. That's good. 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 Good luck, dear. Just keep swimming. Keep swimming. Keep doing the things that you need to do, like the tires and stuff like that. Just everything you're doing just to right life in your direction, and then you just start a momentum, and it will just keep moving. Yay! All right. Good morning, Nicolette. Welcome. All right, so let's see. Who donated first? Look at that. Okay, go in this order. And we have time today too. That's Linda. Linda made a very generous donation. Thank you so much, Linda. So much appreciated and needed. All right. So, do you have a specific question, Linda? I'll wait for a minute for that to come through. Oh, okay, Tom, there it is. And I'll get right next at that, right to you right afterwards, Angela. It's been a little roller coaster. Wow. Okay. What can you tell me about my brand new relationship? Ooh. Did we say something about a relationship last time too? I think something was coming. Something was coming for you. All right. Let me see. All right, Spirit. What's best going to help Linda Nevers in her path of life connected to this new relationship? Anything that you can show us or tell us about this new relationship? What in the world? What is that? Oh, some other card within the cards that didn't belong there. All right, Spirit, for Linda, can you tell her about this new person? Okay. I pulled relationship cards and something just kept telling me it may not seem or feel right to you when I pull these, but I pulled them anyway in hopes that I get something really exciting. So we're going to pull some other cards after this. But we got release your ex. So I'm going to say that you may still be holding on to some thoughts and feelings or, treating that person like you just don't trust them or whatever. They may pick up on that. You don't really want to talk about your ex. It's just like, for some reason, it feels like an ex may be coming into the equation somehow. So make sure that none of your thoughts go in that direction. The time has come to clear your energy. So make sure you're clearing any expectations that you would have had on somebody else and see where it takes you first. Because we're saying, and give your relationship a chance. So if they end up doing something that reminds you of your ex or something like that, and you're ready to toss in the towel, don't. I think there's a lot to be had and a lot to learn from this relationship. That's really cool. I like it. All right. So now on to the good cards here. We're going to do the soul card. All right. For Linda Nevers Spirit. Technically Dory. All right, Spirit, for Linda Nevers. This seems to be the energy that is going to really help you manifest your happiest dreams into reality. When was the last time I couldn't stop laughing or smiling? Probably in a similar time like this, right? Don't forget, if you want a screenshot, you do that. And if any of you forget to screenshot something or you decide you want a screenshot something even somebody else got, you can always rewatch this later and do that. All right. So for the soul card here, go back to a moment when you laughed so hard you almost peed your pants or did. Feel the laughter grow in your body, your cheeks hurting and eyes watering. Maybe there was even a snort or two. Laughter is healing. It reminds us to take life less seriously and to find the joy in the littlest things. Note to self, laugh more often. Make somebody laugh today is the soul action. That's good. All right. So let's see. What do I want to know about this relationship? And then I'm going to go in and after this card and see a little bit what Spirit will tell me on this. All right, Spirit. For Linda Nevers, what can you tell her about this new relationship? We have Archangel Gabriel. We got this golden color going on here for you, I'm noticing. Messenger of creativity and hope. So being creative in your life, I think this new relationship is going to kick in parts of yourself that maybe you denied shut away. Because I'll tell you, when I'm happy about something, oh my goodness, I can like whip through this house in cleaning mode like nothing. It really sets my soul on fire and wants me to create. And it helps me to get into the groove because my energy's higher. I can create more positive things. So this, you might find that this is really putting you into creative mode. Totally take advantage of that energy, because it seems like this is going to be really good, and that it feels like it's safe for you to have hope in this, and that is really good too. Nothing like having safe to have hope. All right, Spirit, what all can you tell me for Linda Nevers in this new relationship of hers? They keep saying something about you standing in the background. And it's very possible it's just because you're waiting and seeing how things turn out, or, you'll follow someone else's lead, and that's okay to stand and wait, because, being too anxious isn't good either. You don't want anybody to feel, I can't think of a better word than say hard up or something like that, but you want them to know that you are still your own person, and you are your integrity, and you will expect no less from them. And then that's all right. It feels like kind of laying things on the line a little bit. And they're saying after 3. I don't know if this is after 3 dates, 3 weeks, or even 3 months, but I think 3 months would be too long, where you'll have that conversation of, well, yeah, this is what I expect out of a relationship. What do you expect out of one? That kind of thing. They're saying something about the pain and the hurting that you've experienced in the past will fade away in the 9th month. So I'm assuming they mean September. So anything that you still may have been carrying around with you, or might be stopping you from enjoying this relationship fully, should be dissolved by then, which is awesome. Hello, May. Welcome here. And Lynn Cease, hello. Just letting people know, if you do want questions answered, these people actually made a donation. This is why they're getting questions answered and a reading. There's Georgie in the background. All right, for Linda Spirit. They're saying you made some hard choices in the past, but this is the easiest one yet to come. Focus on the truth and your desires, and it shall come to you. So it sounds like a good positive thing. I mean, that's awesome. All right, so we're gonna pick another card here. Actually, the peek it, shrink it for you. Shrink it for Linda Spirit. What does Linda need to know? Ooh. Well, that was quick. You got the magic 8 ball. So the things that are happening in your life right now are magic. So you got a lot of magic happenings right now. It's like you've been calling this forth, and it's been being answered. And I also get this person can still be molded to your desires, because it's just that new. So I do believe if you focusing to the universe, like, oh, this person is going to be everything I love and desire in a man or woman or wherever you're at, and a significant other. This person fills my heart and my life with joy, and I do the same for them. Each day gets better and better, happier and happier, and more connected and more meant to be. So you can focus on, those positive manifestations, attributes, things like that. And that, because sometimes people had a rough life and they weren't always the best person, but we all grow. So it's the possibilities are endless there. It really feels like a really good thing. That's cool. All right, Spirit, something for Linda. We're going to do a Rumi card for you. All right, Spirit for Linda. Rumi. For Linda Nevers, what does she need to know right now? path in her life or in this relationship. You choose what she needs to know. All right, 2 cards jumped out. Well, they didn't jump out. Just got stuck in my hand. This one, I think it may almost seem hard to believe for you, but things are really happening and they're trying to show you how to be creative. Look, we got a lot of the orange and the red here, and the angels are working with you on this one. They're putting a little protective bubble around you besides, too. I'm seeing that. All right. The human gift. Don't forget to screenshot. Come on. There we go. Such attraction is offered by the beloved with sweetness and generosity, yet such jealousy comes from you with so much doubt and suspicion. Do you berate yourself, blazing angel, because you have moments where you cannot trust and love more than you can believe in your fear? Rise now from your doubts and admonishments, and let your human self be loved. Wow. It's answering you, right? Even with all the doubt, you are a cherished one of the great beloved and always shall be. Be kind to your heart. Allow it to begin. Yay! All right, the next one. Look at all this colorful path ahead of you. It looks like there's a lot of wondrous things about to take place. You have little spirit helpers along the way that sometimes can't be seen, but know they're there. Enter the Garden of Delights. This sounds awesome, wonderful. What remains buried in the soil will always endeavor to reach out. To tussle with the parts of us that would deny aliveness is risky, with such potential for heartache. Yet what could be more heart-wrenching than the slow death of a precious human soul, suffocated by fear and inertia? So Rumi is your midwife. He is standing at the threshold with you now. Will you say a deep yes to your life? That's so cool. That all sounds good to me, Linda. Yes, congratulations. I love it. I hope that has been of some help. And now, let's see. We're going to go ahead and find. Oh, where are you? Angela. Okay. Now, we did a lot of cards for Linda because she made a rather large donation. Just so people don't understand, they understand why things may not be the same. Let's see. Okay. All right. For Angela. Awesome, Linda. They're right now. They're just saying no fear, no fear. Just keep swimming, keep swimming. Right, Dory. Yep. Okay. So, Angela, it's been another roller coaster the last 2 weeks. What can Spirit tell me to expect this week? I'm getting the words, use your voice. Now, I don't know who all or what all you're dealing with, but I got the words, these people don't own you. So sometimes it's just take back charge, take back your life from whatever is happening, from whomever might be trying to throw judgment or whatever expectation in your direction. To say, sit with yourself, do that meditation and say, what do I need to do to bring justice to the situation or the highest good and happiness for me? And you can add, and for all, but that where it won't hinder me and it will still bring me to my highest joy and good, But I'm feeling like this experience you've had was for you. It's learning to take back your power because you did it in the first place, which is what ended you up in such different experiences. All right, so let me pull a card for you here. All right, Spirit, for Angela Steiner, for your soul purpose cards here. What does Angela need to know, especially with her recent happenings? What is she to expect this week? Interesting. Interesting. All right. Don't forget screenshots. Am I focused on what I am losing or gaining? Screenshot. Are you going through some change? Are you scared to let go because of what you might lose? What if you shifted your focus from what you might lose to what you might gain? Endings are actually new beginnings. Today's soul action. Today, make a list of all the things you will gain from the change you are going through. Feel your heart. Take a breath and deepen into trust. Amazing things are coming. That's awesome. I like that. Amazing things are coming. The more you release, the more you let go, the more the new can begin. Cannot stay stuck in that. All right. So we're going to go ahead and pick a Rumi card for you. Rumi for Angela. Hi. What, George? What's up? All right. Yes. All right. Wait. This is a cool card. So the earth. Making sure I have the right setup. The earth, they're saying the earth and its environment can feed you the energy that you need, can also help you to manifest your desires. You have to place your focus into it. It's like a light beam shining out into the world, calling forth what you need and what you want. The beckoning call. The universe is at your command. All right, so the impossible made possible. That's awesome. Love creates infinite openings in the dark sky and shudders the earth with its magnitude. The human heart knows everything, and vision can manifest according to divine timing and grace. Yet the mind does quake with fear, and at times will not listen to the heart. Is there any limit to the resources of the heavens? No. The divine has unbounded access to all that is and all that is yet to be. Trust the generous divine presence in your own heart. All right. So it seems like things are going to just be moving in the right direction. I'm going to go ahead and pick you a trinket. Trinket for Angela Steiner Spirit. All right. I haven't pulled this one in a while. The golden ball. So this means that things are really going to turn out way better than you think. Again, just pushing forward. Manifesting what you truly desire, and don't settle for less because it seems like it's right there at your fingertips. So I hope this has been of some help for you, my dear. So Spirit spoke. Got a couple cards and a trinket, and hopefully that is of some help. All right, we are now over our time. So don't forget to please like, share, and subscribe. And hopefully you guys have a wonderful week. And next time we meet, it will be the Luck of our Irish. And don't forget, we are nearing the end of the month now. And I did have a special going on. If you contact me for a reading, more personal reading, you can get a $5 off, like a half hour or more of a reading. If you need less, we'll discuss it. And that'll be fine. So for this month, and if there's anything that you would like to purchase, if you want to ask me if I have anything in particular, write me at what you see on the bottom here at thevioletsage@aol.com. Put reading in the subject line, even if it's not about a reading. That's just the way I have to search through all my junk mail to find my important mail. So, hopefully that will help. And then I can always show you what I do have, because everything I have is not on my website. If you want to go to the website, it's thevioletsage.co, not .com. I really need to check in to see if I can repurchase that now, if those people gave up my web name or not. All right. So Angela says, who would like that? Drama at work and slowly healing from everything what happened personally the last 2 years. Great reading. Thank you, Angela. Good. I'm very glad. So things are looking up. Just keep heading in the right direction and you'll be fine. Don't forget to do manifestations, do some meditation, take care and give homage to the self. You really need to take care of self in order for the self to be able to work for you. All right. Thank you. Yes, thank you for all the contributors. Yes, thank you, Colleen. Good podcast. Have a fun week, everyone, and stay safe. Yes, for sure. And we will see you at the Luck of the Irish. Oh, that was the thing. If you wanted to make a purchase and you wanted that 5% off of everything, you have to mention the word lucky. Lucky duck. Lucky, lucky, lucky. The Luck of the Irish. So you mention that, and then I will give you that discount. So contact me. You can also call me or text me at the number that you see scrolling through below. It works either way. All right, much love and light to you all. And don't forget, this is the Ides of March, so expect the good with the bad. And we also have the the lunar eclipse. I think it's more of a total. I know it's a total solar eclipse that's coming. But so try to keep your heads on straight. It's going to be a little bit of an emotional, rocky ride, but you might have more clarity than you think, or you might just find yourself extra sensitive. So either way, just pay attention, be clear on your desires, and just focus on the good. All right. Much love and light to you all. Namaste.